So, hey guys, Brian Reynolds, president of the National Association of Appraisers, and I was just having a conversation with a couple of friends, and this is not scripted, this was not rehearsed, and this was not planned for that matter. It really was a conversation. I had Teresa in front of me talking about some committee stuff we've got going on, and I had Kacy on the telephone, and I said, Kacy, click over here and just join us. Kacy is a new member, relatively new member of the National Association of Appraisers. So Kacy, tell everybody who you are real quick.
Yes, my name is Kacy Parham. I'm originally from Marianna, Arkansas. Just received my Certified Residential Appraisal license in February of 2020. So I'm very excited about that. I've been a long time apprentice. So I've taken classes under Brian for many years, but he's made me stay steadfast in the process to go ahead and complete my licensing. So I'm very eager to continue my my experiences and actually get more and more involved in the process. So here I am, and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, and it's great. Now, Kacy has been at this for a little bit. In fact, Kacy, if I remember right, and I might be wrong, but I doubt it, didn't you have to retake some of the courses you took because you had taken like principles and procedures so long ago they didn't even count it anymore? So,
absolutely. Oh, wow. I had taken classes from the University of Memphis. Took principles and also procedures at the University of Memphis, and also I took USPAP at the community college there in Memphis, and all of those courses were not valid. So I completed all of my classes, all my required hours and everything, and then come to find out I had to go back and retake those classes. So much of a learning experience, making sure that you actually have a credible organization that's affiliated with the state that you're actually obtaining your licensing from, to ensure that you're actually on the right track and don't have to go back and retake classes like I did. So,
that was
experience, but I wouldn't trade it.
It was a little frustrating, but you finally made it. You're certified. You are actually a certified residential appraiser. So congratulations. That's a very big deal. Teresa and I were just chatting, and you've kind of gotten to know Teresa a little bit, and hope so even more with some upcoming conferences. So Teresa, this is a brand new member, and tell anyone watching right now, if you become a member like Kacy has, what do you get? I mean, you get something in the mail, don't you?
Yes, you do. You get a membership packet in the mail. Well, the first thing you get and the best thing you get is me and Brian.
I don't know about that. The jury's still out on that, I promise you. You get the family of AA, and it's a big group, and it really is a great group, and you're gonna love it. So Teresa, the membership package, what is it?
We send you a membership packet with just some information, some goodies, a new member certificate, a letter from me, and you'll also get a copy of our magazine, and it's generally mailed to you within 5 to 7 days of you applying for membership.
Right.
And you get a really nice ink pen, I think.
And you get a pen, your lapel pen.
You get an NAA pen, and members get a hard print magazine now. This just came out, and so if you're a member and you haven't gotten yours yet, you will be getting it anytime. It's packed full of awesome articles, and one thing that we're excited about, we have a new store, right? I don't know how well you can see that. So you can order a shirt or a hat or a briefcase that has the big NAA logo on it. We're excited about that. We've got the Appraiser Relief Fund that's just occurred, and we're super excited about that. Teresa, how much money we got in the bank for appraisers in need?
I think about $6,500.
$6,500.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're awesome. We're very excited about that. Appraisers helping appraisers. It's your opportunity to give back And if someone you know that's hurting or in need, we're gonna help some people with that. I'm really excited about that. So Kacy, before I let you guys go, number one, I appreciate you guys hopping on, and you never know when we might just start the camera rolling. Teresa said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Here she is. So I twisted her arm again. Thank you, Teresa, for being here. But Kacy, if somebody out there is watching right now, and let's say they're a trainee, and they're trying to go down that path, or maybe it's not even a trainee, maybe it's someone that comes across this video and they're like, oh, appraisal, that sounds kind of cool. What piece of advice would you give someone that is on the journey that you've just recently completed? What little bits of advice would you give that trainee that is trying to become an appraiser?
The best advice I can give a trainee is to ensure that you are a sponge. Make sure that you actually absorb everything that your supervisor would give you, and don't take the little things for granted, like the minor details of actually you're inspecting a property. When he or she tells you to ensure that look at the design of the flooring, or the design of the ground molding or something like that. Just pay attention to all of those minute details that you actually are getting from your supervisor. Ask a lot of questions, and that's how I was able to learn so much in this industry. Being able to ask questions to my supervisors, because I have more than one, and all of them gave great answers and gave me great feedback, and also pointed me in the direction if they didn't actually know the full detailed answer. They would give me books to read, or actually go and ask other appraisers to actually understand certain assets or certain issues that maybe was not quite clear that I could understand. So ensure that you actually absorb as much as you can from your supervisor, and always be eager to ask questions. And no question is a dumb question. So ask as many questions as possible about this, because you'll see, if not happening today for you to understand it, it will happen some point in your career where that little tidbit of information that you thought you didn't know, I didn't have to know, you will have to know it. So
yeah.
That's the best information I can give you.
Great advice. Be a sponge is what he said. Be a sponge and absorb everything you possibly can on that journey. Teresa, before we close out here, I know we've got an ad hoc trainee committee meeting coming up. We're looking at having a trainee membership, and we already have trainees that are members of NAA. They're classified as an affiliate member. But can you tell someone watching right now, what are we trying to do with a trainee or associate member, or whatever we end up calling it? Give a little update on that right quick.
Well, we're actually trying to get them all to join and give them a place to belong, basically like a trainee network, so that they have each other to feed off of. And as they grow together. And it also, they join as an individual affiliate member, but hopefully once they get licensed, then they'll join as a designated member and be an NAA lifer.
Yeah. So stay tuned for maybe a new membership level coming up soon for trainees, specifically for trainees. And then, as Teresa kind of alluded, I'm thinking that we're going to do something. I call it the trainee network, and I don't know what that means exactly, but we're talking about maybe at one of our conferences or both our conference, have a workshop or a breakout session or something specifically for trainees or people that want to get into the profession. and we let them collaborate and network and share ideas and suggestions, just like Kacy just provided. Maybe a recently certified appraiser that can give some tips, or maybe the person that wants to become a trainee and can't find a supervisor. And maybe we discuss PAREA a little bit in those workshops as well, and keep an update on the pulse of PAREA and how that's moving along. Maybe we bring in supervisors and mentors that share tips and tricks. And maybe we talk about the value a trainee can bring to their supervisor or mentor in the way of technology. You know, we've got some older folks that resist that, and they're not using the iPads or the tablets out in the field. And maybe this is where a younger person or a trainee can assist you. I know that's happened to me in my practice. Anyway, we're done for now. I don't know, Teresa, maybe we do this on a regular basis. Maybe we have a new member spotlight or a member spotlight or something. We rope somebody in here, or you just never know when the camera's going to roll and we record a conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, you kind of been just hanging out with us. For Teresa Walker, Kacy Parham, I'm Brian Reynolds. Until next time, happy appraising.